This was one of my first ever games, 1982. Yeah, I'm old. Today, we are here to talk about Overwatch, which is the game that I have been playing a lot recently. Basically, you get on two teams, 6-person versus 6-person. You pair up with a bunch of random individuals or friends, and you fight the other team to win. There's a lot of things you have to do in this game that I found I also have to do in life in order to be successful or just live an enjoyable life. These parallels kept coming into my brain, and I thought it was kind of cool. I realized I should do a video on it. So here it is. This is my video. These are the top 10 life lessons that I have learned from playing the game Overwatch. Pew. Number 1, teamwork is key. The bottom line is you're on a team of people when you play Overwatch, and you have to get along and be a cohesive team. Just like in real life, you're gonna work with teams wherever you are, whatever your workplace is, whatever your job is. You know, we all too often think that we have to go it alone, that we have to be like solo heroes in life. But the truth is we have our friends, we have our family, we have our coworkers. Just like in Overwatch, when you're putting together a good team composition, you need the characters to balance each other out, and you need really good communication. You really should work with your team and not against your team. More often than not, if you do that, you're going to prove victorious. And honestly, even if you don't win, you might as well make the loss enjoyable. Number 2, you can't control who people choose to be. In Overwatch, you get to choose from a vast array of different heroes. Everyone has the right to choose what hero they want to be. Now, a lot of times people will choose certain heroes that are gonna piss other people on your team off. And at first I was kind of like that. I was like, oh man, don't play Genji. Oh man, don't play Hanzo. Oh man, don't play Widowmaker. But you know what? The more I started playing, the less judgmental I became, and the more I realized it's not really my right to tell other people what to play or what not to play. Anyone's allowed to be who they want to be in life. Instead of prejudging people and immediately assuming that everything's going to be terrible because of who they chose to be, I've decided to go along with who people want to be. We're here to have fun. We're here to live life. Just accept people for who they are. That's the bottom line. Number 3, I am a tank. There are 3 types of character class in Overwatch: support, DPS, and tanks. Support heals, DPS tosses out mad damage, and tanks shield, block, and protect the team. I have found through playing the game that I love playing a tank. I like to be out there on the front lines, I like to be a team leader, and I like to protect my team, and I like to carry them through to victory. This is a discovery that has applied to all things in my life. It's okay to be whatever kind of class you want to be. Maybe you're out there just creating stuff. Maybe you're out there helping people that create stuff, or maybe you're there leading teams of people that create stuff. Number 4, sometimes you have to switch heroes in order to make your team better. I know I said earlier on that you can't tell people what kind of hero to be, but that doesn't mean that you can't change who you are. Even though I love to be a tank, sometimes I have to heal, sometimes I have to be DPS and deal out damage.
I switched to soldier.
I'm not saying choose who you are in here. Remember, it's always important to look for ways to make yourself and those around you have a better time. Number 5, toxic people, unfortunately, do exist. Look, no matter what you do in life, no matter how hard you try, there are going to be bad people out there, or there are going to be good people that do bad things. You're going to have people that are throwing games. You're going to have people that say bad and mean things. I'm here to say, accept it and try and do something about it. Usually kindness and empathy are the ways to approach those people. If you can find a way to connect, you can maybe make their day a little bit better too, and then they become untoxic. A lot of times it's just about understanding that person and helping them through their bad day. Of course, if someone's so far gone, the nice thing in Overwatch that you can't do in life is you can just mute them and not listen to them. Sometimes games are better than life. It's probably a bad thing to say. Number 6, leading a team is really, really tough.
All on the right. Go, go. All on the right.
Go, 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 go.
This time I won't die.
Cease your resistance. Nerf this. All systems.
Nice.
For the longest time, I was kind of a solo player. I didn't really have any teams to lead. I always thought that I could do everything on my own. I really discarded people. A lot of it is because I'm actually really shy. All of a sudden, I started growing in my professional career, and I ended up leading small teams of people, then larger teams of people, then companies of people, and now literally I lead multiple companies of people. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I did a really, really terrible job of it in the beginning. I would just try and overlay my anger and my way of doing things on other people, and then get even more angry when they didn't do things the way I wanted them to do them.
No, don't res me.
but all that did was make people angry and make for a miserable, toxic environment. I made it a life's mission to not do that anymore and to really connect with people. I just decided that my number one goal was to make people's lives better than worse. Empathy, humor, sarcasm.
Once Revenant is out of game, she wants to join us.
Only if she brings cookies.
Specific knowledge of what I want people to do, finding different ways to communicate with the different types of people. These are all very, very important things. You're talking about human beings and a lot of complex dynamics. Embrace the difficulties, find the ways that you can make it better, and throw away the things that don't work and make things worse. Number 7. You're gonna win and you're gonna lose. A lot. Experience and loss have actually led to me being a better person. I have been humbled, I have practiced humility in life, I have had major failures and major disasters, both professionally and personally. I've lost things, I've found things, all of the hard stuff that we have to deal with in life, but those are the times when humanity shines. If you can rise above that disappointment, if you can lead your team into battle, knowing that you're gonna lose, but still put a smile on their faces and still have a good time, then in a way, even though you lose, you win. Learn from your mistakes, practice some humility when you win. At the end of the day, just have a good time. Number 8, do your recon. This is something that I stress all the time. If you're gonna succeed in the creative business or in any business, you have to know what you're talking about inside and out, left and right, upside and down, better than anybody else. You have to know every single thing when you go in to pitch your project or to make something or to get that job. You just gotta study, 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 study. To become a true pro in Overwatch, you have to learn every single map inside and out. You have to know every single character and how they work, their functionalities, their limitations, their pros, their cons, where you should put them in the map. You gotta know everything. So to become a true master, learn the map and learn how to be a hero. Number 9, odds are you're not number 1. And that's okay. Look, the truth is, except for that one guy out there playing Overwatch who actually is number 1 at this time, you're probably not even in the top 500. You're probably not number 1 at this game. You're playing it for fun, you're playing it for ambition, you're playing it to climb through the ranks, but you're not the best at what you do. This has been another really hard thing for me to learn in life. I've always compared myself to other people. I've always been really jealous and frustrated when other people succeed and I don't, and that's something I've had to learn to let go too. People will succeed at different times. Fairness is relative. Someone might succeed in their early 20s. Someone might succeed in their late 60s. At the end, what I've learned is that success for me isn't about other people. Success is about me not giving up on what I want to do in life. The other thing I found is that when people that I know succeed, jealousy is like the dumbest thing. It's actually really cool. When other people succeed, that means I'm around successful people. Being around successful people only brings you more success. So be excited for those around you that succeed. Play the game because you love playing the game. It's your own journey. It might take you forever. It might go really quick for you. I was a struggle, man. I was a climb from bronze, but I stuck with it. I love it, and I'm gonna be gold pretty soon. Kind of cool. Number 10, you've got to love the game to play the game. If there's something that you love in life, I can pretty much guarantee that pursuing that love is going to be a long and difficult journey. Love is complicated. Love isn't black and white. It's this strange, emotional, spiritual connection that we have with another person or a job or an art form or anything really. Our love can connect to anything, but it's difficult to understand that connection. Again, when I was playing Overwatch, I sucked for a really long time. I mean, I was in bronze, I was losing all the time, there were toxic players left and right, but I stuck with it because I love video games. There's just something about the convergence of the technology and the creativity that says something to me about life, about the human spirit, about how despite all of our differences and all of our problems, we still are this species that comes together to create things in order to progress. I believe that wholeheartedly. I believe that in our souls, we are designed to create, to invent, to discover, and to collectively love. Never give up on what you love. All right, guys, that's it for me. Go out there, keep creating. I will see you next time.
Bastion down. Nice job.
Nice job. Oh, I needed one more heal. 19.